over $1.4 trillion annually. That's the size of the global luxury tourism market. It's just a huge number. Really makes you think about why we're so drawn to these, well, extraordinary places.
It really does. And that fascination is exactly what we're exploring today.
Right. We're diving into some fantastic material. You've pulled together a curated list of the world's most opulent spots. And this isn't just random, is it? It's vetted by celebrity travel advisors, hospitality insiders.
And even ultra-high net worth individuals, people who really, really know high-end travel.
So the source credibility is definitely there.
And what's interesting, I think, is how the idea of luxury travel itself seems to be shifting. It's not just about, fancy hotels anymore.
Though that's still part of it, obviously.
Of course. But this list shows a real move towards unique experiences, different ways people are seeking out the exceptional.
Exactly. So our mission today is basically to unpack this list, pull out the really fascinating bits, and give you a sort of shortcut to feeling, well, informed about these incredible destinations without getting buried in details.
A whirlwind tour of the world's best, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. From tropical islands, bustling cities, even Antarctica, believe it or not.
Quite the range.
Okay, let's get started. How about we head first to a place that almost always tops these kinds of lists? The Maldives.
Ah, the Maldives, yes. It really does set a kind of benchmark for luxury, doesn't it? You see those pictures?
The overwater bungalows?
Exactly. Those bungalows, the turquoise water. It's an image everyone knows, and especially popular for honeymooners, A-listers. It just screams ultimate escape.
So what makes it so special, beyond just looking amazing?
Well, I think it's that incredible sense of privacy you get, and how seamlessly the resorts blend into that stunning natural environment. You really feel like you're part of it.
Right. The source paints this picture of just total serenity. Waking up in a 5-star villa, stepping onto your deck, that endless ocean view.
Pure relaxation.
But it's not only about lying on a sun lounger, is it? There's more to do.
Oh, definitely. I mean, relaxing is key, but the swimming and snorkeling there are phenomenal. The coral reefs are just teeming with colorful
exotic fishing.
And then you've got boat trips, jet skiing if you want something a bit more active. The resorts are really good at offering things while keeping that exclusive, secluded feel.
And the source actually points to a specific place, the Emerald Maldives Resort and Spa in the Ra Atoll.
The Ra Atoll. Beautiful spot.
Apparently they're deluxe, all-inclusive villas, have direct sea access, private pools, even hot tubs.
See, that's serious indulgence. It's taking that natural beauty and adding layers of comfort and luxury.
And something else about the Ra Atoll, bioluminescent plankton.
Oh, yes. That's incredible. Tiny marine creatures that actually glow in the dark. Imagine seeing the water light up at night. It's that mix, unique natural wonders plus those top-tier amenities. That's the Maldives magic.
Okay, so sticking with idyllic beach paradises, let's hop over to Bora Bora, French Polynesia. Similar vibe, maybe, but different.
Definitely similar appeal. You've still got the pristine white sand, those incredible turquoise lagoons, the 5-star resorts, often with overwater options again.
Yeah.
But it has its own distinct South Pacific charm, absolutely. And the weather sounds ideal. Summer highs around 86 Fahrenheit, 30 Celsius. Just lovely.
Sounds like paradise. And again, I imagine lounging is popular.
Oh, for sure. Sunbathing in your villa, maybe strolling along a beach like Matira Beach. World-class food. Naturally.
But the source also mentions getting a bit more active.
Yeah, that's interesting. You can balance the relaxation with some exploration. Great snorkeling, apparently, but also hiking. There's a Mount Pahia trail mentioned.
Right, about 3.7 miles, 6 kilometers.
Yeah, and imagine the views from up there. Panoramic vistas of the whole island landscape.
So you could spend the morning hiking, then the afternoon getting pampered at the spa. The Conrad Bora Bora Nui gets a mention. With a hilltop spa.
Sounds like a plan. It offers that nice blend, Tranquility when you want it, adventure when you feel like it.
Okay, big shift now. From island bliss to urban luxury, Dubai.
Dubai. Now there's a story. Its transformation is, well, it's staggering.
From a small desert city.
Just a century or so ago, then oil was discovered and boom, it becomes this ultra-modern metropolis, the Middle East's top tourist spot. Luxury shopping, incredible hotels, world-class everything.
And it attracts big names too, right? The source mentions David Beckham, Brad Pitt having places there.
That definitely adds to the image, the cachet.
And you can't talk Dubai without mentioning.
The Burj Khalifa has to be.
Yeah. It's more than just tall, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It's a symbol. of ambition, of pushing boundaries, of, well, luxury on a massive scale. What is it, 2,716 feet? 828 meters. Just incredible.
Mind-boggling. And if you want to stay somewhere equally luxurious, Raffles de Palm gets a nod.
Right. 5-star, private beach, pools, spa, all the expected high-end features. Dubai really has cemented itself as a global player in luxury experiences.
Okay, let's stay in that glitzy world, but head to Europe. A tiny country with a massive reputation for glamour. Monaco.
Monaco, yeah, second smallest country in Europe, but it punches way above its weight in terms of, well, glitz. It's synonymous with wealth and luxury.
And the Casino de Monte Carlo is probably the prime example of that.
Absolutely. The source mentions its incredible Belle Epoque architecture.
That beautiful, ornate style from the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Exactly. And inside, high-stakes games, a super glamorous atmosphere. It really feels like the playground for the rich and famous you see in film.
You can just picture it.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just the casino. You look at Port Hercule, always packed with super yachts, the Monaco Grand Prix circuit running through the streets.
It all adds to that aura.
Totally. Plus upscale restaurants like Le Grill, high-end shops, Bottega Veneta, Giorgio Armani. It's all very concentrated luxury.
And the hotel mentioned, the Hotel de Paris Monte Carlo. Sounds fittingly grand. Michelin-starred restaurant, royal-esque rooms, luxury spa.
It seems like in Monaco, that level of extravagance is just normal, part
Yeah.
of the fabric of the place.
Right. Now, for something completely different, Antarctica. Luxury. There.
Yeah, it's a fascinating one, isn't it? It really challenges the typical idea of luxury.
How so?
Well, it's not about gold-plated taps or sprawling suites. The luxury here is about exclusivity, access, the sheer uniqueness of the experience.
And the price tag reflects that, I guess.
Massively. The source says trips start upwards of $16,400 per person, so it's immediately very select.
Wow. And getting there isn't exactly a quick flight either.
Way! It takes multiple days just by ship, usually from South America. It's a proper journey, a commitment.
A real expedition.
Exactly. The example given is an 11-night trip on the MS Fridtjof Nansen, and they recommend getting a balcony room.
For the views, presumably.
Imagine uninterrupted panoramic views of those incredible icy landscapes right from your room. That's a certain kind of luxury.
And the wildlife. Whales, orcas, penguins.
In their natural habitat, totally untouched. That's maybe the ultimate luxury, isn't it? Experiencing something so wild and pristine. It shows luxury can mean access to the planet's most remote, awe-inspiring places.
Definitely a different perspective. Okay, let's pivot again. Wildlife, but maybe a bit warmer. Kenya.
Kenya, home of the legendary Masai Mara National Reserve. World famous for its wildlife.
Right. And while you can do Kenya on a budget.
True, but the source rightly focuses on the top end. There are some truly exceptional, incredibly luxurious safari lodges there.
Like Ngomamara. That sounds amazing. Perched 1,000 feet up, overlooking the Masai Mara itself.
The views must be absolutely breathtaking, just unreal. And the lodge itself sounds top-notch: fitness rooms, pools, even a photography studio.
A photography studio. That's clever, to help you capture those moments.
Exactly. And get this, the suites are like luxury tents, but with bathtubs that look out over the Masai Mara.
Wow. Imagine having a bath watching elephants wander past.
Right. It's that perfect blend. Raw, wild nature outside, but absolute comfort and service inside. An experience you'd never forget.
And plenty to do beyond just looking.
Oh, yeah. Game drives, of course. But also guided walks, hot air balloon tours for that aerial view. Even arts and crafts workshops with local artisans. They seem to have thought of everything for a really immersive yet luxurious safari.
Sounds incredible. Okay, back to the cityscapes. The Big Apple, New York.
New York City, definitely a global hub for luxury, finance, culture, fashion, and just sheer high-end living.
5-star hotels everywhere, multi-million-dollar apartments, designer shopping. It's got it all for big spenders.
And the source highlights newer areas too, like Hudson Yards, very modern architecture, upscale dining.
And the Edge, that observation deck 100 stories up.
Yeah, the views must be insane, just looking out over the entire city.
And there's a restaurant up there too, The Peak, Michelin Guide listed.
Right, so you get the view and the high-end dining experience. But of course, you still have the classic New York icons, Times Square, Central Park, Empire State Building.
They're part of the experience too. And for a place to stay, the Mandarin Oriental gets the nod.
Makes sense. Known for impeccable service, and those views over Central Park are pretty special. New York offers that very vibrant, sophisticated kind of urban luxury.
Okay, let's hop across the pond. Another iconic European capital, Paris.
Ah, Paris. The city of light, of romance. It just breathes elegance, doesn't it?
Definitely. And luxury here feels refined. You've got the high fashion on the Champs-Élysées, amazing food, beautiful art galleries.
Quaint patisseries next to designer boutiques. It's got that mix. And obviously, the iconic sights.
The Eiffel Tower, seeing the Mona Lisa, doing those classic things, but maybe as part of a really luxurious trip feels different somehow.
I think so. And Paris really comes alive in the evening, too. Watching the sunset from Jardin du Trocadero, or maybe dinner inside the Eiffel Tower.
Le Jules Verne, Michelin star direct.
Exactly. Talk about an unforgettable meal.
And for a luxurious base camp, Hotel Paris der Piscine and Spa is mentioned.
Sounds lovely. Luxurious rooms, restaurant, pool, spa, everything you need to relax after soaking up the city. Paris definitely lives up to its reputation.
All right, let's head east now. Kyoto, Japan.
Kyoto. Now, this is fascinating. It's where ancient Japanese tradition meets high-end modern experiences. A really beautiful blend.
So luxury here isn't just about flashiness.
Not at all. It's more subtle, more about culture and refinement. You can explore stunning old temples like Kiyomizu-dera, maybe during cherry blossom season.
Beautiful.
Then relax in a traditional onsen, a hot spring bath like Kurama Onsen, or enjoy incredible Japanese seafood at a place like Fudo. It's a very sophisticated kind of luxury.
Culturally immersive.
Deeply. And there's so much else to see. Fushimi Inari Shrine with all the red gates, Niju Castle, the Golden Pavilion, Kinkakuji. You get this profound sense of history alongside the modern comforts.
And the accommodation reflects that blend too. The Four Seasons Hotel Kyoto gets a mention.
Yes, 5-star, blending modern luxury with Japanese aesthetics. It has a pool, fitness center, but also a traditional Japanese garden, complete with cherry blossoms. It perfectly captures that Kyoto spirit.
Harmony, it sounds like. Okay, another Asian gem, Singapore.
Singapore, what a powerhouse. Its transformation is just incredible from, relatively quiet fishing island.
For this dazzling, super modern city-state.
Exactly. It just radiates class, sophistication, almost a futuristic beauty. Gardens by the Bay is probably the prime example of that.
Oh yeah, Gardens by the Bay looks amazing. That huge waterfront park, cloud forest, flower dome.
And the Super Tree Grove, those massive tree-like structures, 164 feet tall, with the walkway connecting them.
Iconic. Instantly recognizable.
Totally. And right there within Gardens by the Bay is Marina Bay Sands.
Ah, the hotel, that pool.
The infinity pool on the Sky Park overlooking the whole city. It's probably one of the most famous hotel pools in the world.
Has to be.
And the hotel itself is pure luxury. Casino, high-end shops, elegant rooms. Singapore really nails that modern, sophisticated urban luxury.
Okay, let's swing back to warmer climes. The Caribbean. Turks and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos, classic choice for a luxury beach getaway. It's an archipelago, right? 40 islands in the Atlantic.
Known for amazing beaches, 5-star resorts, coral reefs.
Pretty much ticks all the boxes for that kind of trip. Relaxation is key, chilling on those white sands like Grace Bay Beach, which is world famous.
Sounds perfect, but you can do more than just sunbathe.
Oh, yeah. Great snorkeling, apparently, around Leeward Cut Reef. And things like jet skiing, Mako water sports gets a mention. So you can mix relaxation with a bit of excitement.
It's that balance again. And the luxury resorts cater to that. The Ritz-Carlton is highlighted.
Right on the beach, multiple pools, fitness centers, several restaurants. It's got all the high-end amenities you'd expect. Turks and Caicos just delivers that quintessential luxury Caribbean experience.
All right, one last island destination. East Africa this time. The Seychelles.
Seychelles, another archipelago, this one in the Indian Ocean. Again, stunning white sand beaches, coral reefs, but also maybe more emphasis on nature reserves and wildlife.
Interesting. So slightly different feel.
Perhaps a bit more focused on natural beauty. Mahe is the largest island, and it has gorgeous beaches like Grand Anse, Anse Takamaka, Anse Royale. Great for swimming, sunbathing, water sports.
Standard Island bliss.
But then you have places like Anse Source d'Argent, which is famous for these really unique, huge granite rock formations along the beach. Apparently, it's amazing for kayaking.
Oh, cool. So visually quite distinct.
Very. And of course, you can relax in 5-star resorts, too. The source mentions Liscal Resort, Marina, and Spa on Mahe.
What does it offer?
Ocean view rooms, spa, fitness center, sun terrace, restaurant, all the luxury comforts, but maybe in a setting that feels a bit more secluded, more immersed in that unique natural landscape.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground. from islands to cities to icy wilderness.
It's incredible, isn't it? When you look at them all together, you really see how diverse luxury travel can be now.
Yeah, it's not just one thing. Underwater suites in the Maldives, private helicopters over Antarctica, safari tents overlooking the Mara.
Ancient temples in Kyoto, futuristic skylines in Singapore. The definition really does expand depending on where you are, what kind of experience you're seeking.
It really drives home that idea of turning ordinary travel into something, well, extraordinary, unforgettable.
Absolutely.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into these incredible places, it kind of leaves one big question hanging, doesn't it, for you listening?
Mm-hmm.
What really defines an unforgettable travel experience?
Mm-hmm. Is it the price tag? That feeling of exclusivity?
Or is it more about immersing yourself in a different culture, being blown away by natural beauty?
Or maybe it's some perfect combination of all those things.
It's definitely something to think about. What aspects of luxury truly resonate with you? Maybe hearing about these places has even sparked some ideas for your own research, your own dream trip, something to mull over.